Good morning, champions. Today I want to talk to you about something that separates those who dream for achieve, something that defines the difference between those who settle and those who soar. That something is courage. Not the kind of courage that comes from fearlessness, because let's be honest, we all feel fear. No, I'm talking about the courage to move forward despite fear. The courage to step up when everything inside you says sit down. The courage to believe in yourself when others don't. You see, winning isn't just about talent. It's not just about skill, it's about heart. It's about fighting for one even when you're tired, even when you're doubting yourself, even when the odds are stacked against you. Because if you're waiting for the perfect moment, if you're waiting for fear to disappear before you act, you'll be waiting forever. Fear is something that every single person experiences. It is not reserved for the weak, nor does it disappear once you become successful. It lingers, whispers, doubts, and tries to convince you that you're not ready. But the difference between those who win and those who stay stuck is not the absence of fear, it's the willingness to act despite it. Fear only has power over you if you allow it to. It thrives on hesitation, feeds on self-doubt, and grows stronger every time you choose to listen to its lies. But the moment you decide to move forward anyway, you strip fear of its control. Think about the times in your life when you wanted something badly but let fear stop you. Maybe it was an opportunity to speak up, to take a risk, to go after something bigger than yourself. You felt the desire in your heart, but then the fear crept in. What if I fail? What if they reject me? What if I'm not good enough? And just like that, the moment passed. The opportunity slipped away. But here's what you need to understand. Fear is not a signal to stop. It is not proof that you are incapable. Fear is simply an indicator that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. And that is exactly where growth happens. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, but they don't stop trying. They don't think, what if I'm not meant to walk? What if I embarrass myself? No, they keep going despite the failures because they are focused on where they want to go. As adults, we forget that growth requires stumbling. We let fear dictate our choices instead of allowing it to be proof that we are pushing ourselves towards something greater. Fear is a universal experience, even among the most successful people in the world. Every great leader, every accomplished athlete, every thriving entrepreneur has faced moments of deep fear and uncertainty. But they understood one thing: fear is not an enemy, it is a companion on the journey to success. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is that the winners refuse to let fear paralyze them. They acknowledge it, but they do not bow to it. They feel it, but they do not let it dictate their actions. Your mind is a battleground, and fear is one of the strongest opponents you will face. But you have the power to take control. The more you push through fear, the weaker it becomes. Each time you take action despite fear, you build confidence. You rewire your brain to understand that fear does not equal danger and things that once terrify you become second nature. The only way to silence fear is through action. Waiting for fear to disappear before you move will keep you stuck forever. If you want to win in life, you must be willing to take that first step. Even when your heart is pounding and your mind is screaming, you can't. Because the truth is you can. And you must. Success is never given to those who wait for the perfect moment. It belongs to those who take bold action, even when they are uncertain, even when they feel unprepared. Too many people spend their lives waiting for the right time, waiting for the fear to go away, waiting for someone to give them permission. But life does not work that way. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the opportunities you desire. If you want something, you must be willing to step up and take it, even if it scares you. Action is the key to transformation. It is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Most people spend their lives thinking, planning, and dreaming, but they never take that crucial first step. They get stuck in analysis paralysis, trying to figure out every little detail before they begin. But the reality is you will never have all the answers before you start. Clarity comes from action, not from overthinking. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Fear grows in the space between thinking and doing. The people who succeed in life are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who take action when others hesitate. They understand that waiting for the perfect plan is a trap. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise. It is the excuse people use to justify their inaction. They tell themselves, I just need more time or I'll start when I'm ready. But the truth is, they are stalling. And every moment spent stalling, there's a moment wasted. Success demands boldness. It requires you to take risks to put yourself out there to move forward before you're completely ready. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they had it all figured out before they took the first step? No, they had doubts, they had fears, but they took action anyway. They made mistakes, they failed, they adjusted, and they kept going. And because of that, they got results. They learned, they grew, and they moved closer to their goals while others were still waiting. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by someone who dared to act. The greatest inventions, the biggest breakthroughs, the most inspiring stories all started with a single decision to move forward. If you want to change your life, you must stop overthinking and start doing. You must be willing to step into the unknown, even when you don't feel ready. Action builds momentum, but momentum creates success. It is not enough to wish, to hope, or to dream. You must act. You must take that leap. You must be willing to fail, to learn, to get back up, and to keep going. Because in the end, the people who win are not the ones who have the best ideas or the perfect yards. They are the ones who took action, who made things happen, who refused to let fear keep them from their destiny. Rejection is something everyone faces at some point in life, but how you respond to it determines whether you move forward or stay stuck. Too many people allow rejection to define them, believing that a single no means they are not good enough, not capable, or not worthy of success. But rejection is not a stop sign, it is a test. It is life's way of asking, how bad do you really want this? Those who succeed are the ones who refuse to let rejection break them. Instead, they use it as fuel to push harder, to improve, and to keep going. Every successful person has faced rejection. The greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and entertainers have all been told no at some point. They have been doubted, dismissed, and underestimated, but instead of giving up, they kept going. They understood that rejection is not personal. It is simply part of the journey. It is proof that they were trying, that they were stepping outside of their comfort zone. If you never experience rejection, it means you are not pushing yourself hard enough. You are playing it safe. You are avoiding the very experiences that could make you stronger. Rejection does not mean you are not talented or capable. It simply means that one opportunity did not work out, but that does not mean another will not. Too many people let a single rejection shatter their confidence, making them hesitant to try again. They start to doubt themselves, thinking maybe I'm not good enough. But that is a lie. One person's opinion does not determine your worth. One closed door does not mean all doors are closed. In fact, sometimes rejection is a blessing in disguise. Redo with something even better. Every no brings you closer to a yes. Think about the most successful people in the world. How many times do you think they were told no before they made it? Countless times. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is persistence. Winners do not see rejection as failure, they see it as feedback. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? And they make adjustments. They improve, they grow, and they come back stronger. Rejection is never easy. It can sting, it can shake your confidence, and it can make you question yourself. But only if you let it. The key is to develop resilience. To remind yourself that rejection is not a reflection of your potential, but simply a part of the process. Every time you get rejected, you have a choice, let it break you or let it build you. Those who win choose the latter. They refuse to give up. They refuse to let someone else's opinion dictate their future. They keep moving forward knowing that success is not about avoiding rejection, but about pushing through it. If you want to win in life, you must stop fearing rejection. Embrace it. Learn from it. Let it make you stronger. Because in the end, rejection is not the enemy, quitting is. And as long as you keep going, as long as you refuse to give up, success will come. It's only a matter of time. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you do. It shapes your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your results. People often think that success is about talent, luck, or having the right connections, but the truth is, it all begins in the mind. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the smartest or the most gifted. They are the ones who have mastered their mindset. They have trained their minds to see possibilities where others see obstacles, to find solutions where others see problems, and to push forward when others give up. Your mind is your greatest weapon, but it can also be your greatest enemy if you do not control it. Every day you have a choice. You can feed your mind with thoughts of victory, progress, and confidence, or you can fill it with doubt, fear, and excuses. The way you speak to yourself matters. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, that success is for other people, and that you will never achieve your goals, then that is exactly what will happen. Your mind believes whatever you tell it. If you program it with negative thoughts, it will work against you. But if you feed it with positivity, determination, and belief, it will work for you. Most people fail before they even begin because they have already lost in their minds. They convince themselves that something is impossible, so they never try. They allow fear and doubt to control their decisions, and as a result, they stay stuck in the same place year after year. But those who win think differently. They do not allow negative thoughts to dictate their actions. When challenges arise, they do not see them as reasons to quit. They see them as opportunities to grow. They understand that every setback is temporary and that their mindset determines how they handle adversity. One of the biggest differences between winners and those who struggle is their ability to reframe negative situations. Instead of saying this is too hard, they say this is a challenge that will make me stronger. Instead of thinking I failed, they say I learned something valuable that will help me succeed next time. They understand that their thoughts create their reality. They do not waste time dwelling on their limitations. They focus on their strengths and what they can do. The people who achieve great things are the ones who develop mental toughness. They train their minds the way athletes train their bodies. Just like muscles grow stronger with exercise, your mind becomes stronger every time you push past doubt, every time you refuse to quit, and every time you choose to believe in yourself when no one else does. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. You must commit to developing an unshakable mindset, one that is focused on solutions, resilience, and relentless determination. Because once you master your mind, there's nothing you cannot achieve. The road to victory is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who refuse to settle, for those who push past fear, rejection, and doubt, and for those who choose to rise no matter how many times they fall. Winning is not just about talent like mindset. To take action, even everything inside you wants to quit. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by someone who dared to believe in themselves before anyone else did. The question is, will you be that person? Will you silence the doubt, take the leap, and fight for the life you deserve? The world belongs to those who are bold enough to claim it. If you want to win, you must be willing to step outside your comfort zone. Embrace failure as part of the process, every challenge shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Do not let fear steal your destiny. Do not let rejection break your spirit. Do not let negative thoughts dictate your future. You have everything you need within you to succeed. The only thing left to do is take that first step. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Have the courage to win.